So we're creating winners and giving them losers. And that right there is not, to me, that's not good. I despise stuff like that.
That's a fact. My man Samson, the bad guy, he was just on. He's on our Voice Sports Network. He'll be on Tuesday. He said it's happening down in Virginia as well. It's happening in Rhode Island. It's happening in Mass. It's just happening everywhere. And that's a look. Rhode Island right now. They want to make a 4-team Division One in high school. I was like, that's
Wow,
embarrassing
that's
because
crazy.
everybody wants to run from the 2 private schools
Of
except
course.
for the Central, the one inner city school, and North Kingstown. Um, but to have a 4-team Division One, it's embarrassing,
Yeah.
and it makes it easier for the older coaches that been around, put them in a better position to win a championship, and it's just not right because then you get the small schools that barely can struggle to get 20 kids. Guess what? It don't matter. We don't care about you. You know what I mean? And then they end up folding. They don't have enough kids to play.
And so we see that at the youth level as well, right? People running from the teams that's successful. And I'm not even going to say big cities, because if a small city start to be very successful, people running from them. And here's the thing about it. I talk so much about winning that look, I'm going to admit I'm a sore loser, but I think, to be a football coach, everybody a little bit of narcissistic, right? Because we honestly believe we're the smartest person in the room when we get in the room. If not, you can't stand across the sideline from me and me not think I'm smarter than you, or else what the hell am I doing here, right? The thing about it is, as much as I crave winning, as much as I want to win, I have to understand that I gotta put myself in position to lose. Jay-Z got a quote. He said, in one of his raps, he said, "People ask Hove how you get so fly, because I wasn't too afraid to jump out the sky." Like, you know what I'm saying? What he's talking about is, a lot of people's at the edge of that building and they scared to jump because they think they're going to fall instead of fly. But the only reason he flew is because he trusted himself and he jumped off that bridge, right? And what we got to do in the game of football, these youth football coaches, keep putting your team in position to be great. And yes, you will lose and you're going to come up short. And trust me, I've had my losses in life in the game of football. But the truth of the matter is, every time I step on that edge of that building, I'm jumping. And life and education and my personal life and business and everything I do, I'm getting at the edge of that building. I'm elite. If I hit the ground, I do this. I'm going to get back up. I'm going to go right back up the steps. Because unless you're willing to do that, those teams that's afraid of those other football teams, you're never going to be better, because you got to change your philosophy. I had a team come play me one time. My team was very good. This was 2019. And when the team went to check in, my team started clapping. Never said nothing, just said, yeah. And the other team coach said, "See, you got to stop this. Why are you letting these kids do this?" And I walked up to him. I said, "Yo, dude, you're going to make your team has lost already. What are you talking about? They're clapping. Like you cannot give away the fact that you're scared and you're in charge." So when those schools that's trying to stay away from other people, they've lost because their mentality are losers. And so to start with it, you want a winning program, change your mentality. Make your kids think you're the hottest thing moving in all of New England. I guarantee you they start to run through brick walls for you and do things you never thought of. And once I learned that philosophy, everybody come to the Hartford Hurricanes knowing, yo, I'm going to the hottest program in New England. I don't care if we ain't get a team make it out to nationals. You're going to feel like you're in the hottest program in New England, because that mentality, that winning mentality is contagious. And on a high school level, that's what we lack in a lot of inner cities, the winning mentality. And so I know your Central got it. I know Central got it up in Springfield. I seen that they play IMG. They took a bad loss, but guess what? He's winning championships. He's getting kids out the D1 rides. So he's doing the right thing. So you can lose, but still come out a winner. And why did he play IMG? Because he stood at the end of that building and jumped off. And he happened to fall. He got back up, dusted himself off. They won the state title, Division I out there. And so that it's just a lot of what we going through is how we think, how we process it. our fears, right? We scared to lose. People will talk about us. I done got my ass whooped so many times in the game of football. I done came home and laid down for 12 hours sick, thought I had the best team I ever had, and I end up losing. Then I had teams that I'm thinking, oh, it's mediocre, and we beat everybody. And so the beauty about football and why I coach it, because it mimics life so well. They parallel each other. It's nothing like it. You can't have a LeBron James be better than everybody on the basketball court. Like if I take LeBron James right now and put him on any NCAA team, he probably win the tournament. There's no one football player you can put on